No applause, no name calling.
No claps.
What is supposed to happen with me up here? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Great to be in the halls of 1600 once again.
Just put a name on it, okay? Put coke in there.
I want to speak to you, fellow Toastmasters, on what we've always known as the most critical industry in the Bahamas. And it's no surprise, this is one civic question that every Bahamian knows. What's the most important industry in the Bahamas? What's the bread and butter of the Bahamas?
Narcotics.
All of you can answer with certainty. No, it's not numbers. In fact, if we ask the question the other way around, if we were to say, what's taken butter off your bread in the Bahamas? Then the answer is numbers.
What about money?
But if we ask you what is the most important industry in the Bahamas, certainly all of us know it's tourism. Tourism with all certainty. What most of us may not know is that tourism in the Bahamas really is not for Bahamians. Bahamians benefit the least in the tourism industry.
We got black people running us here.
As important of an industry as it is. And I'll give you some basic information to help you understand this. If you look at the cruise ship industry, for instance, all that we've invested as a country is to accommodate the cruise ship owners, operators. About 15 years ago, we dredged the Nassau Harbor. I think it was at a tune of
Majority ruling.
Right? For the cruise lines. But right now, today, if you were to speak with the port controller, the cruise lines owe about $200 million. What? In unpaid dockage, taxes, fees, you name it. All of us, well, most of us at least should be aware of the major cruise line pulling out of Freeport and going into Cuba. And one of the most important statements, the most important thing that Obi Wilcombe said that really struck home with me is that the Bahamas is cutting back $5 million from marketing and investing in that particular cruise line. I imagine that. You're a businessman, right? Toastmaster Carol. Imagine if we were putting $100,000 as a country to help to make your business a success.
What I get? $10
Why do we do it? Why do we do it? The cruise ship industry is only a drop in the bucket. Take a look at another aspect of the tourism industry. Take a look at the hotel industry, Breezes for instance. We not only offer insane incentives
You only give me
to
14.
the hotels.
16%.
We give them lifelong incentives beyond the initial heads of agreement. Toastmaster and Kerry, who do you think pays for marketing for all of the hotels in the Bahamas?
Bahamas government.
The Bahamas government. Never ending.
They pay for the airport too. They pay for
There's only one question, Toastmaster. One question. The Bahamas government pays for marketing for all hotels in the Bahamas. Well, really, for all hotels that are not being owned by Bahamians. Because my family have a small hotel in Andros. We have all the difficulty in the world to get support from the tourism industry. Tourism.
You're not on there. Black people in
But just across the way from
PMP in
my family's property is a Foreign property. Guess who's getting all of the support in that community from tourism? Foreign property. And so,
Foreign is better.
as important as the tourism industry is, so we've been taught, we benefit the least from it. And that's because we've been operating
Making a bed.
in a development model that's really been upside down for years. And sure, we do benefit to some extent,
Blame penalty.
but we're not
Blame penalty.
the major beneficiaries. We're around the third,
Majority rules, blame that.
fourth rank on the ladder. The foreign investor and the foreign companies are among the top. I want to draw your attention again to the cruise ship industry. The cruise ship operators probably makes about 75 cents out of every dollar from the cruise ship passengers. They bring them here to Nassau. When they call Dr. Change to take their passengers on a tour, Dr. Change says $20 per person. The cruise ship charges them $50 per person. And so they not only double what Dr. Change charges, they're paid up front.
No credit.
No credit.
No credit. They take Dr. Change's words. And Dr. Change, in a lot of instances, is paid later. Sometimes very much later. And so,
You can blame for that. You can blame us.
all of this,
We in charge.
our government pays for.
We in charge. We're operating on the staff assigned model.
And we're taught to
We had no plan.
accept this, because this is the #1 industry and tourism is everyone's business. So how do we change this? How can we change or cause the shift
27
in these dynamics?
1960.
For one, we need to help our leaders to understand that we're no longer looking to be saved by the foreign investor. We no longer expect that the foreign investor have answers to our unemployment. We need to help them to understand that we have our own answers. Just like Breezes can come to the Bahamas,
For the Chinese.
or Sun International can come to the Bahamas,
The Chinese.
or the Chinese can come to the Bahamas. We who are already here can do something too. Young men, brilliant young men.
Go to Park 7.
We can do something.
Killing one another.
And you don't need $1 million to do something. You don't need $10 million, because believe it or not, most of these guys that come here really don't have a dollar.
Yeah.
I know foreign investors who have come here dry broke, broker than me,
I'm smart.
dry broke,
I'm smarter.
and I've made millions here, and then I've gone home as a local investor to their home country, where they've left dry broke and returned home now with Bahamian money. Right? With Bahamian money now to invest in their home country. Well, if they had money, why didn't they invest in their home country before they left? They have no money. All they had was an idea.
They swing us.
No, they did not swing us. The problem is they understand our model better than we do.
They swing us.
They just read that.
And so, just like how they can conceive of an idea, develop an idea, and raise money to finance an idea, we can do the same thing.
But we don't.
we can do the same thing, and some of us are doing the same thing.
You've been in charge of
But
50
more of
years.
us need to do the same thing. More of us need to do the very same thing. What some countries have done, as they invite foreign investors into their home country, is to make certain expectations very clear. It calls for partnering with local companies. It calls for training of local residents at the executive and various technical levels.
Want to give away from me?
And it, especially in cases where it's an international company, it calls for exposing local residents at the international level.
You're the man in the fight.
This is just beyond
We have
coming
faith.
in,
We have faith.
offering a few hundred jobs that never really materialized to the
Making
numbers
a
that
bed
they
and working
forecast.
32,000.
And
Who to blame?
forcing
Who to blame?
our country to pay
Government.
for your full operation. And so on a night like tonight, where we've heard about enterprises and we've heard about some of the key elements to having a successful enterprise, like don't credit, don't get swing, no wallet, no service.
Get on my jeep.
Not a good business.
We need to find a way to inspire our people,
Yes.
young people,
Yes, yes,
New
bring it
blood.
home, yes,
to get
I ain't got no credit
involved
card.
in the industry at
Yes.
the business level
yes,
and to demand change
yes,
from our leadership.
yes, sir,
See, a lot of these guys aren't as smart as we think.
right,
We expect that they gonna approach the cabinet because they have ideas.
but they don't.
They don't. What they need is ideas from you, ideas from me, to help them understand how to make this thing work. And so when you approach them with an idea that would allow you and enable you to raise funds, develop a property, develop a project that will hire Bahamians and help to change the industry,
Yes,
believe me,
Where do I get a
as
finance
smart as they
bank?
look, they could not have thought of anything better.
You got to find the bank.
Because they're not there to think.
no,
They're only there to absorb and to live at our expense. And so we gotta think, fellow Toastmasters, and
Yes.
help to change the dynamics in the tourism industry.
right, in conclusion.
All right.